In a world characterized by ambition and the constant pursuit of success, the need for an alternate way of life becomes increasingly apparent. The cultural narrative often perpetuates the idea that success is solely measured by external achievements, such as wealth, status, and recognition. But this narrow definition of success can create a never ending cycle of stress and dissatisfaction. The quest for success, as defined by societal standards, can lead individuals to sacrifice their well being, relationships, and personal fulfillment in the relentless pursuit of more and more. For example, the incessant pressure to climb the corporate ladder, accumulate material possessions, and constantly strive for greater accomplishments can result in burnout and a profound sense of emptiness. Choosing to move away from this and attempting to imbibe an alternate way of life offers a respite from this relentless pursuit. It questions the underlying assumptions that equate success with external markers and invites individuals to explore a more holistic and balanced approach. Robin Sharma's The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari offers a compelling glimpse into an alternate reality. It presents a fictional tale of a high-powered lawyer, Julian Mantle, who, disillusioned by the trappings of modern life, embarks on a quest for meaning and purpose. Through a series of mysterious encounters and profound lessons, he is led to a secluded monastery deep in the heart of Himalayas. As this summary unfolds, you will be transported into a realm where Sharma has attempted to combine ancient wisdom with contemporary challenges. The mystical teachings of the sages, passed down through generations, reveal timeless truths that challenge our perceptions of happiness, success, and the pursuit of wealth. This summary will also attempt to unlock the secrets of the numerous allegories and metaphors as you explore the deeper layers of your existence and contemplate the true purpose of your life. This book summary is also an attempt to provide you with a call to action, urging you to reevaluate your priorities, shed the burden of materialism, and embrace a life of simplicity and authenticity. It challenges us to look beyond the surface level pursuits and seek fulfillment in our souls. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari resonates with readers from all walks of life, for it touches upon universal themes that transcend cultural and geographical boundaries. It encourages us to cultivate mindfulness, tap into our inner wisdom, and foster meaningful connections with others. As you go deep into this summary, prepare to embark on a quest where the secrets of the universe are unveiled and the wisdom of the sages is unlocked. You are listening to a review of the book The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, written by Canadian author Robin Sharma. The book was released in the year 1999 and was published by HarperCollins Publishers. One of the most accomplished qualities about The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma is that it is not preachy in the least. It is written with a joyful sense of wonder that is drawn from the great Indian mystical and philosophical traditions, as well as a pinch of other Asian spiritual paths. The book uses a beautiful and simple fable as a metaphor and framework to look at human beings' relationship with the universe and with the self. It is an inspiring tale that provides a step-by-step approach to living with greater courage, balance, abundance, and joy. A mix of both narrative and profound wisdom, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari tells the extraordinary story of Julian Mantle, a lawyer forced to confront the spiritual crisis of his out of balance life after having a near fatal heart attack, and the subsequent wisdom that he gains on a life changing journey that enables him to create a life of passion, purpose, and peace. On his transformative journey to an ancient culture, he discovers powerful, wise, and practical lessons through a guru who teaches him, and us by extension, about the value of developing a positive thinking attitude, about following our life's calling, cultivating self discipline, and acting courageously, valuing time as our most important commodity, nourishing our relationships, and living fully, one day at a time. Now, let us look at some key concepts and themes that Robin Sharma has outlined for us in the book. The first concept talks about mastering our minds. To explain this concept, Sharma introduces the concept of a magnificent garden. The magnificent garden is a metaphor for our brain. We need to cultivate our minds like a gardener cultivates a magnificent garden. Sowing good seeds will eventually produce tasty fruits and beautiful flowers. Improve your quality of life by improving your quality of thoughts. It's impossible to remove negative thoughts from your mind completely. Letting your negative thoughts take over is equivalent to underwatering your plants and leaving all your trash in your garden. You can substitute them with positive thoughts when they arise. Sharma offers kindness, love, and empathy as examples of positive thoughts you can choose to adopt. So, you should develop a sense of inner peace. It is essential to have goals and reach high levels of potential. That said, it is also crucial to value the journey and appreciate what you have right now. This is particularly relevant in modern society. We live in a world where we are bombarded with stimuli from all directions. These stimuli embed themselves in your subconscious mind, whether you are aware of it or not. We have to choose consciously what type of information we want to allow into our minds. Sharma uses the idea of garden as a symbol of the mind in all its beauty and complexity, as well as its flaws. The character Julian explains that most minds use a fraction of their potential. They turn their minds into a garden of overgrown weeds where no meaning and beauty can flower. He gives examples of how, with deep practice and discipline, his yogic guru had learned to slow down his heartbeat and even managed to sleep for days. So, a person must guard and nurture their garden with the good seeds of possibility and opportunity. One must expand their imaginations, and their horizons will expand, showing them miraculous things and amazing eventualities. On the other hand, if you flood your garden with poisonous fertilizer or stop watering the plants, the place will turn into a dump. In other words, the mind should be nourished with positive influences of kindness, love, and empathy. And slowly, we can find that we can have a complete control over our thoughts and we can turn them into potent weapons of self growth and creativity. Next, Sharma talks about the importance of following our purpose. Sharma uses the analogy of a lighthouse to explain the idea of following your purpose. A lighthouse aims to show people the right direction. Similarly, we need to choose the right path in our lives. But you can only find the right path if you know your destination. Your destination is your purpose. Happiness comes from achievement. Without goal setting, you will not achieve anything. Find the purpose of your life, make goals, and write them down on a piece of paper. Sharma believes that unwritten goals are not actually goals. Humans have approximately 60,000 thoughts per day. Writing goals sends signals to the subconscious mind, suggesting this thought is more important than the other 59,999 daily thoughts. Then the subconscious mind provides energy to carry out these goals. Discovering and then realizing your life work brings lasting fulfillment. Set clearly defined personal, professional, and spiritual goals and then have the courage to act on them. You have to do things that break through your comfort zone. The next concept that Sharma explores is of the power of discipline. The notion of discipline encourages you to consistently perform small acts of courage. Sharma asks us to strengthen our willpower and develop self discipline. To elucidate this, Sharma uses the example of a cord. He says that cords consist of tiny, smaller threads that form to create something far more robust. Similarly, each individual act of courage helps you make a stronger individual. Build discipline by consistently performing small acts of courage. You can engage with big acts of courage, but ensure you dedicate yourself every day. The more you nurture self discipline, the more it will mature. Willpower is the essential virtue of a fully actualized life. You should approach willpower from two angles. Develop your willpower by practicing self discipline and setting up systems in your life. Wage war against the weaker thoughts that have crept into the palace of your mind. These thoughts will then see that they are unwanted and leave like unwelcome visitors. Next, Sharma talks about the significance of selflessness. Sharma says that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your contributions to the world. To achieve wholeness, you should practice daily acts of kindness, give generously, and focus on your relationships with others. To cultivate the sacredness of each day, live to give. By elevating the lives of others, you elevate your own life. There's a famous saying in China that there is always a little fragrance remaining in the hand of those who give flowers to others. The satisfaction of helping others is priceless. So, give to those who ask and cultivate richer relationships. Always be kind and compassionate towards others. One way to encourage these behaviors is to start your day by thinking about the goodness that you can spread on that day. To explain this in a detailed manner, Sharma gives us the example of a Buddhist proverb. In this proverb, a sumo wrestler was revived from his sleep by the smell of roses. After waking, he discovered a diamond encrusted path that gave him overwhelming bliss and joy. The sumo wrestler learned that happiness is not the destination, but the journey itself. Just like the wrestler, as you travel this journey, you will notice small wonders too. In the fable, these wonders are depicted as diamonds. To appreciate these diamonds, you must practice gratitude at every opportunity. Appreciate your health, your family, and the small joys of life. The moral of this story is that showing kindness to others will bring you happiness. That said, you must also show gratitude for this happiness to encourage future happiness. To know more about the key concepts explored by Robin Sharma, grab a copy of the book at once. In a major section of the book, Sharma presents a set of principles and practices that can lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Sharma calls these the 10 rituals of radiant living. These rituals are as follows. The first is the ritual of solitude. Take 15 to 50 minutes every day to simply sit alone in silence. Do this someplace that you find beautiful because beauty soothes the mind. The space can be as simple as a spare room or even a corner of a room that you decorate to your liking. The next one is the ritual of physicality. As caring for your mind will improve your body, so will caring for your body improve your mind. Therefore, you should spend at least 5 hours a week exercising for a radiant living. Sharma offers yoga as an example, which all of the sages of Sivana practice. The third ritual is the ritual of live nourishment. To strengthen your body and restore your energy, eat a diet of live foods. In other words, fresh fruits, vegetables, and grains. Avoid meat and processed foods. You could start by adding a salad to every meal and having fruit for dessert, instead of processed sweets and unhealthy baked goods. The next ritual is the ritual of abundant knowledge. Read for 30 minutes every day. Choose what you read carefully. Remember to only let the right thoughts into the garden of your mind. The ritual of abundant knowledge is essential for radiant living. The next ritual is the ritual of personal reflection. Take some time every evening to think about your day. Consider the things you did that day and whether they were productive or harmful. This will quickly and clearly show you things you can improve on. When you find a positive thought or action, resolve to keep putting energy into it. If you find a negative one, make a clear and specific plan to get rid of it. To know the rest of the rituals mentioned in the book, you have to pick up a copy and give it a go. Now, let us look at some key takeaways from the book that we can inculcate in our lives. The first takeaway is cultivate your mind. Sharma says that the quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our thoughts. Some people believe that making mistakes is like making irreparable dents. It's hard for us to let go of negative thoughts, especially criticism. Under the grand laws of nature, our mind can only hold one thought at a time. By making negative thoughts your focus, you will embody it, or worst, manifest it. This mentality will only hinder your personal growth. One of the primary lessons we can take away from this book is how the quality of our life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. The protagonist, Julian Mantle, transformed himself from a depressed, obese lawyer into a youthful, optimistic man, all by conquering his mind. Cultivating your mind means seeing setbacks as opportunities. By envisioning your dreams, you give your mind the power to cultivate them and make them a reality. So, occupy your mind with uplifting thoughts. You will come to realize the power of cultivating a rich mentality will help you manifest the energy you will need to attain the success you desire. To explain this, Sharma gives us an example. He recommends us to pick up an actual rose for this technique. Obtain a fresh rose and sit in a silent place. Then start staring at the center of the rose. Notice the color, texture, and design of the rose. Your mind may wander away first, but this is just a sign of an untrained mind. Do not worry about your wandering mind and simply return your attention to the rose. Sharma says, if you practice this form of meditation daily, you will grow strong and disciplined. He asks us to spend 10 to 20 minutes per day performing this technique. Sages, who are enlightened men within Chinese Buddhism, have utilized this technique. The sages would stare into the waters of the still lake and envision their dreams becoming a reality. Everything is created twice, first in the mind, and then it is realized in a physical form. We can visualize everything that we want to be, do, or have. Next, Sharma asks us to consider the lighthouse as a symbol to finding our life's purpose. A major section looks at the identification, search, and achievement of one's passion, one's life's purpose. It includes identifying and working towards a clear and desired goal with an eye on the prize, but energy focused on the journey. This is essential to achieving one's destiny and reaching a higher plane of consciousness. To elucidate this, Sharma uses the example of a lighthouse. The lighthouse essentially works as a marker of direction and the correct path to enlightenment and achieving one's goal. By walking in the right direction and consistently hacking away at the obstacles in one's path, one comes closer to the goal. As we set goals, and work towards them with single minded concentration, we also find that obstacles start reducing and the universe helps us reach where we want to go. This exercise is also a matter of discipline, consistency, training, and the exercise and action of a positive and driven frame of mind. The lighthouse is introduced early in the book when Julian Mantle has a chance encounter with a renowned lighthouse keeper named Yogi Raman. Yogi Raman shares his wisdom with Julian and imparts positive insights about life and finding one's purpose. In the story, Julian's journey towards self discovery and transformation is likened to a voyage towards the lighthouse. As he embarks on this journey, he learns valuable lessons and practices from Yogi Raman and other characters, which gradually help him uncover his true purpose. The symbol of the lighthouse prompts us to reflect on our own lives and consider what gives us a sense of purpose, joy, and meaning. It encourages us to explore our passions, values, talents, and to align our actions and our choices with our true calling. Next, Sharma talks about practicing daily acts of kindness. To preface this takeaway, Sharma says that the most noble thing you can do is to give to others. Start focusing on your higher purpose. Honing your mind to improve the quality of your life should run in parallel to your next action step of cultivating a new perspective, specifically one that revolves around the concept of giving. Giving more to life and to your community is a transformative perspective that differs from the self mentality of survival of the fittest. Practicing gratitude and dedicating time to the act of giving can help you find your purpose in the world. The act of expressing gratitude daily plants the seed within yourself that each day is sacred. The richer the relationship you build around you, the more abundance comes your way. To cap it off, Sharma asks us to remove the idea of the self and focus on the quality of your contribution. Lastly, Sharma talks about the significance of the practice of the Kaizen technique. Kaizen is a Japanese method that can be applied to improving our personal development and self improvement. It directly translates into continuous learning and improvement. This idea is most commonly applied to sumo wrestlers who have to be very disciplined to maintain their large size and skill set. It's a process that involves optimization and incrementally improving in the crucial areas of your life, business, and work. Self mastery is the DNA of life mastery. Suppose you master yourself and use the philosophy of Kaizen to help guide you. In that case, you're well on your way to mastering external circumstances. Success begins within. You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. This mantra is worth repeating and reflecting on many times. Enlightenment comes through the consistent cultivation of your mind, body, and soul. Consistent cultivation means the development and optimization of your mind. Sharma tells us that the most effective technique for practicing Kaizen is doing the things you fear. Consistently engaging with fearful activities will obliterate the feeling of fear altogether. Now comes my favorite part of the review. Let us look at a section of some of the wonderful quotes that the author has presented for us in the course of this book. The first quote is: investing in yourself is the best investment you will ever make. It will not only improve your life, it will improve the lives of all those around you. Next quote is: push yourself to do more and to experience more. Harness your energy to start expanding your dreams. Yes, expand your dreams. Don't accept a life of mediocrity when you hold such infinite potential within the fortress of your mind. Dare to tap into your greatness. And my favorite of the quotes is: every event has a purpose, and every setback its lesson. I have realized that failure, whether of the personal, professional, or even spiritual kind, is essential to personal expansion. It brings inner growth and a whole host of psychic rewards. Never regret your past, rather, embrace it as the teacher that it is. Robin Sharma is a highly acclaimed author, leadership expert, and motivational speaker known for his profound insights on personal development and leadership. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Sharma has influenced millions of individuals and organizations around the globe, inspiring them to reach their full potential and lead extraordinary lives. Born in Canada, Sharma initially pursued a career in law, working as a litigation lawyer. However, he soon realized his true passion lay in the realm of personal growth and leadership development. Drawing from his own experiences and extensive research, Sharma became a prominent figure in the field of self improvement and has authored numerous best selling books that have been translated into several languages. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari remains Sharma's most acclaimed work that catapulted him into international recognition. The book presents timeless wisdom and transformative principles through a captivating story, inspiring readers to embrace personal growth, find inner peace, and live with purpose. The genesis of this masterful work can be traced back to a life altering experience he had on a trip to India. The genesis of this masterful work can be traced back to a life altering experience he had while on a trip to India. During his visit, Sharma encountered a mysterious group of sages living in the majestic Himalayas. These wise and enlightened individuals possessed timeless wisdom that transcended ordinary knowledge. Inspired by this encounter, Sharma embarked on a quest to distill their profound teachings into a captivating story that would resonate with readers worldwide. Its widespread popularity is evidence of how beloved the monk who sold his Ferrari is across the world. Now, let us look at some of the acclaimed reviews of this book that may just persuade you to seek it out. The first review says, a fun, fascinating, fanciful adventure into the realms of personal development, personal effectiveness, and individual happiness. It contains treasures of wisdom that can enrich and enhance the life of every single person. Robin Sharma has created an enchanting tale that incorporates the classic tools of transformation into a simple philosophy of living. A delightful book that will change your life. Another review says, one of the main themes of the book is the importance of mindfulness, inner peace, and self-reflection. Through his travels and encounters with different gurus, Julian learns to live in the present moment, let go of his ego, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace. A key message of the book is that true success is not just about material wealth or external achievements, but also about finding meaning, purpose, and happiness in life. Overall, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is an inspiring and thought-provoking book that combines Eastern wisdom with Western productivity principles. It offers practical tips and strategies for achieving a more fulfilling, balanced, and meaningful life. And now my favorite of the reviews. Some of the books are meant to be tasted. Some are meant to be chewed, some digested. While there are some rare books that are not only meant to be digested, but are also made to be part of the mind and body. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is one such book. It takes some time to understand some of the teachings and requires inflection as to how they can be applied in our own life. The teachings are simple and some of them are well known. But the presentation of the ideas is what sets this book apart from other books. his masterful work, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, Sharma shares powerful lessons on time management, the importance of self-reflection, and the pursuit of a fulfilling life. The book's enchanting narrative grips our imagination, while its profound teachings touch our very souls, urging us to embrace simplicity, seek balance, and reconnect with our inner wisdom. Let its teaching permeate your soul, and may you find the courage to embrace a life of authenticity, joy, and radiant living.